it is my pleasure to welcome this year's graduate speaker, Anthony Cinquini. Anthony earned a Master of Arts in 2019 and a Bachelor of Science in 2004. Anthony, would you please join us?
Chair Benjamin, President Baldwin, esteemed faculty and staff members, thank you for your dedication and commitment to excellence. To our families, friends, and mentors, our heartfelt appreciation for the love, guidance, and support you have graciously provided us. And as a fellow graduate and the immediate past co-president of the Graduate Student Association, my hearty congratulations to all members of the 2019 graduating class on a job well done. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. There's truth and wisdom in that saying. We've arrived, and our extensive and exhaustive academic efforts all have a point of origin. I first learned of Excelsior College 17 years ago as an Air Force airman stationed at Fort Meade, Maryland, on a day like any other day, in a building like a lot of other buildings. What stood out was the school's common sense philosophy. What you know is more important than where or how you learned it. I liked that concept because I thought I knew a lot. So I enrolled, and within 2 years I became a college graduate, the first in my family, which didn't feel like a small feat for someone that grew up speaking English as a second language. One phase of my journey ended and another began. My degree allowed me to apply to officer candidate school and earn a commission in the U.S. Army. During the next stage of my life, I found my way back to Excelsior College for personal and professional development, since I realized I had much more to learn. Today, we reach another checkpoint on our roadmaps, but an especially important one as we celebrate commencement, a new beginning. When we walk down this aisle, we should be grateful for what we've accomplished and mindful of the Excelsior College motto, ever upward. We're capably prepared to seize future opportunities that come our way. If we apply the skills we've learned and utilize the resources available to us, we're well positioned for bigger and better things down the line. Since we all have our stories of the lessons learned during our time here, allow me to share my example. Even the most seasoned and adventurous trekkers need a navigation system to guide them through the wilderness. For our journeys through life, the compass that keeps us on track is a leadership philosophy. While in the Air Force, the 3 Air Force core values were my guide. While in the Army, the leadership acronym that consists of the 7 Army values became my reference. Now, those are fine concepts, and it's even necessary to have shared values and common purpose when working towards a united vision. But until taking a leadership course last year, it never occurred to me how valuable a written leadership philosophy cultivated on personal experience is. I now have one as my own, created, not borrowed. Let me provide 2 reasons on why we should all have a personal leadership philosophy for charting life's course. First, whether we realize it or not, we're all leaders. President John Quincy Adams said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." Secondly, our destinations, to be who we are meant to become, all differ. They're as unique to us as our fingerprints and DNA, so getting there requires a custom framework. The following is part of my leadership philosophy. These are the 7 attributes that I associate with good leadership, and from which flow my guiding theories, ideas, principles, and behaviors. The first trait is knowledge. A commitment to lifelong learning, however you acquire it, is the greatest investment you can make in yourself. The second trait is humility. Everyone has a story that we can learn from. So the only time we should look down on others is when helping them up. The third trait is emotional intelligence. Life is about choices, but it's also full of chances. A popular slogan is that life is 10% what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it. The fourth trait is resiliency. The poem Desiderata states that despite the sham, drudgery, and broken dreams we encounter, it's still a beautiful world. If you explore and pursue your life's passions and purpose, the rocky road from failure to redemption smoothens, and even the biggest setbacks can slow, but not stop you. In the movie Rocky Balboa, Rocky tells his disgruntled son, life is about how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. The fifth trait is clarity of vision, because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. The sixth trait is inspiration. Adversity produces perseverance. Perseverance, character. And character, hope. And hope does not disappoint. According to Napoleon, a leader is a dealer in hope. When we turn hope into action and become motivated to create our own luck, we empower ourselves by transforming from victims of fate to masters of destiny. The seventh trait is reflection. Just as a compass requires recalibration, we need to evaluate our own true north, journey inwards to find yourself, rather than seeking to be someone you're not. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, your life has worth and significance. Design your life's blueprint and set out to be the best at whatever you are. This is a part of the Excelsior College legacy that I take with me on my future endeavors. And now as you go forth to climb higher mountains, dare to be great, strive to be happy, and blaze your own trail. Because the only time we should be following footsteps is when we're truly lost in the woods. Then I'd urge you to seek out the well-trodden road, follow a stream, and yell for help. Good luck and Godspeed on all your journeys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sanquini, for those very inspiring and challenging remarks.